Hey, Dave. Saw Gavin Lux in left field today in the starting lineup. What kind of work has he been doing in the outfield, and how's he looking out there based on your reports from OKC?
The reports have been good. He started there last night. He's taken balls out there the last few weeks, in left, in center, and right. I think that the most important thing is that he wants to do whatever he can to help the ball club and get in the lineup. And so he swung the bat well, and to get him back here, I know he's excited. We're excited, and you know, expecting to help him. He's expected to help us win a ball game tonight.
Given where your team is at and strengths and weaknesses wise, is what he can do offensively just as integral to him being here in the lineup as what he can offer defensively and left?
I think it's yeah. I think that just to get a new look. Want Gavin to just take his at bats and just kind of might spark us. So just add a little bit of length to the lineup, and we'll see how it goes.
Saw Clayton throwing a bullpen just now. Everything on track for him to start Monday, I believe you said it was.
Right. I mean, he should be in the midst of that pen right now. So I would expect a normal pen. And if all goes well, then he'll be slotted in on Monday.
And do you have an innings or pitch limit in mind for Clayton on Monday?
I think the expectation is to go 4 innings and whatever that means.
Okay. Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, with Gavin, do you see him mostly playing the outfield, or do you think he can get some playing time in the infield, or is it kind of an outfield move?
I would say some left field. I would say potentially a little bit of third base. Potentially second base.
How often do you see him playing?
We'll see. I just think that just having him on the roster just gives us a little bit of more versatility. But whether it's starting, coming into a game, for defense, pinch hit, whatever. But right now, I'm going to take it day by day.
And anything new with Danny Duffy?
He's got a big one today. I know that throughout the road trip, he's had some good days, some not so good days, but he's going to throw a bullpen today, and hopefully it goes well, and we can continue to build on the throwing program.
Thank you, Dave.
Next question is from Fabian Ardaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, when you sent Gavin down last month, I mean, what have you sort of needed to see out of him offensively for him to show that he can be a contributor for you guys up here?
I think the main thing is just to get his mechanics back, his confidence back. And for any player, when you're not playing regularly, it's hard to kind of stay in that rhythm. And so that was a lot of the messaging, is just to kind of go back, play every day, take some at bats, and then get back here and help us win. And that's kind of how it played out.
I think when you sent him down, you sort of told us this doesn't impact sort of how you guys view him in the future. And what is it that you ideally would like to see from him, and that sort of gives you that confidence that he can sort of still be that player going forward?
Well, we certainly see him as an everyday player going forward. I think if you still look at this season and what's left of it, I think just understanding that to fill whatever role or void or need that we have for a particular day, that's what's most important. And I do believe that willingness and versatility, openness is going to help him be that everyday player going forward.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Next question is from Bill Plaschke. Go ahead.
Yeah, Doc, does today's Trevor Bauer news offer any sense of closure, or does it put an end to any distraction?
Honestly, Bill, I don't think it's changed anything from how we've gone about it. That's more on the legal side. So I think for us, just focusing on the baseball side, it really hasn't affected the guys in the clubhouse.
Thank you.
You got it.
Next question is from Bill Shaking. Go ahead.
Hi, Dave. Is Cody going to be in there tomorrow, or is Gavin getting a runway here to see what he can do?
Gavin's in there tonight. I'm gonna, give Cody a few days just to kind of work through some things. So, whether I decide to go, Gavin back in there, we'll see. Right now, I do know that Cody won't be in there tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next question is from Ron Kavanagh. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. Julio enters the start as Major League's wins leader. I mean, Walker's not far behind him. Just their ability to post, considering everything that's happened to the rotation, what has that reliability meant to you guys?
Looking at where we've been as far as starting pitching, it means a lot to be able to go deep enough to get a decision, let alone a win for your ball club, has been huge. And so you just look at the starts those guys have taken, and for the ball club to win on their start day has been very important. So, Julio's going tonight, coming off losing 2 in a row. We feel good about tonight.
Thanks.
Next question is from Beth Harris. Go ahead.
Hi, Dave. On the baseball side of things, will Trevor Bauer ever pitch for the Dodgers again?
I have no idea, Beth. I'm just kind of focusing on the guys that are in the room and winning tonight. So that I just really haven't given any thought to that.
Got time for one more. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, Dave, I saw you kept with the flipping of Mookie and Trey like you did yesterday. Is that something we're going to see moving forward? And with Trey's speed and his current hitting streak and Mookie's hip, I'm just curious why you're staying with that.
I just think it's we're going to stay with that for a while. It's nothing that has to be set in stone, but we're going to give it a run. I think that Mookie's I like the way that Mookie sees more pitches. His DNA is to get on base, and I think that dynamic of getting on base sets it up for everyone else in the order. Trey is much more a free swinger, gets on base by way of getting hits. So I think that kind of bat to ball, doubles, homers will create some run production from him. But yeah, so that's kind of the impetus behind that.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everybody.